This is Steve at STO N SHO, and today we're at the Alfa Romeo dealership. We're doing the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, I believe it's called. I'm not sure how to exactly pronounce that, but this bracket is a little different than the regular Stelvio. So if you don't have the Quadrifoglio, then it's going to be a different bracket, which we do fit. And this one's going to again go in the lower center of the grill here. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the fitment. I'm going to turn it over to Mike.
Okay, thanks, Steve. All right, this is another one that's going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to be using two factory screws that we're going to be removing and reusing. They're T27 Torx, and we're just going to spin these out. And then we're going to be reusing these same fasteners. So we're going to pull them out. There you go. And again, like I said, these are going to be reused. So we're going to take our base plate. And we're going to go ahead and put the bolts that we just took out back through. And if you notice, these have a little shoulder on them. And that shoulder is going to go right up in there so the bracket fits nice and flat. And then we're just going to start these in there. There we go. I don't know that one. I may check. I don't know that we got a bite on that one or not. And then take your T27 Torx and tighten them up. And I think, I'm going to check this one, just for some reason I don't think I got it in there straight, so I don't know why it's being difficult, but alright, so there's a plastic panel that moves up and down in there, so sometimes it can be a little bit of a trick to get it to line up in there, but should be able to get it started in there. There we go. Now see, I'm just double checking it to make sure that it's so you can see it spins right up in there. So if you run into that, just a little good troubleshooting. Don't force it, just move the plate out of the way and make sure that you don't cross thread anything. So you want to be patient with it, not. Yep, see, it goes right in. So this panel here, and then there's a panel on top, and it moves. So it sometimes can be a little tricky, but you can see it didn't take us much to get that under control. And there you go, nice and tight. You see it's nice and solid. And then we're going to take the front plate. And we're going to start it in the tubes, pull the pull pin, get it past it, and then we're going to slide it until we hear the click. And we know it's locked in, it's in place. There you go.
Yeah, and remember periodically to lubricate the pull pin with WD-40. And if you live in areas where you get snow, then you're going to probably want to do it a little more frequently than that. And then if you're going to go through a car wash, make sure you remove it because it could get damaged going through there. And then finally here, you just want to remove your front plate there and then attach your license plate and you're all done.
Okay, now we're going to install your license plate onto the front of your STO N SHO. So you take the front plate, license plate. You're going to take the plastic screws. They're going to go in from the back because again, what you're doing is clearance. You don't want them scraping onto the car. And then you're going to put it through the license plate like that. And then start your nut on the outside. You can do that with all the four of them. In through the back. Start that one. Okay, there you go. So that's how you put this is a 1/4 inch screw. with a 1/4 inch nut, it's a 7/16 head, so you can take a 7/16 wrench or socket, and then your bladed screwdriver and just tighten it. Oops. And there you go. And that's what it should look like, the screw from the back, and the nut on the top, and then if you were going to add a frame to it, you would simply put your license plate into the frame, and then everything else would be the same.